I'm thankful to the Lord. I give you thanks to the Lord, my God. I believe. I love. Yes. I don't have a problem with my God. Yes. No problem. He's always good to me. So I want, I want to thank you. Yeah. I want to give thanks to my God. It's like the guy who was a Samaritan. Leper. He was healed by the Jesus Christ. So I want to tell you the story of this guy. Yeah, you can enjoy. When Jesus Christ was entered into the village after he traveled between Samaria and Galilee, and the leper man met him, Jesus Christ. They called out in a loud voice, "Oh, Master, have pity on us. Have pity on us." In standing at the distance, Jesus Christ saw them. And he said, "Go to show yourself to priest." And they went to the priest. They obeyed what Jesus Christ said. They were healed all. One of them saw. He was healed. So he returned to Jesus Christ. He gave thanks to the Lord. He threw at of feet of Jesus Christ. Thanks to him. Jesus Christ said, "Were not of 10 clean? Where are the 9? Where are the other 9? Was no one returned? Was not found to return and give praise to God except this foreigner, Samaritan?" Then he said to him, "Rise and go. Your faith has made you well." Oh, hallelujah. I say again, your faith has made well. Based on Luke 17, chapter 11 to the 19. Oh, Only guy. Well, I like this guy. Who praise the Lord. Thanksgiving to the Lord. To Jesus Christ, who healed his leprosy. We are living in the era of ingratitude. All we hear is negative news of the complaints and the criticism. We point out the other people, you are wrong. Why did you do such like that? And blame, complain to other people, the neighbor and society, even friend, itself, for all the problems. We used to complain and blame and to refer to other person, not himself. But listen, my gang, my brother and sister, as we Christian should give thanks to God throughout our lives after we believe in Jesus Christ. Even though, we are midst of the troubles, the hardship, we give thanks to God. Even though non-Christian should give, non-Christian may live with a negative attitude, we should give absolute thanks to the Lord, we believe. If they might say, I see yoga in you, like Bodhival in Egypt. Bodhival said, the captain of the God of the king, he said, oh, I saw yoga is in you. I want to know to yoga. If we give thanks to the God, even we midst of trouble and hardship, we are going through the difficult times, but we give thanks to the Lord. Like Joseph, people, unbelievers, look at what we are doing now. So they might, acknowledge our faith and respect us. But if we complain, grumble, curse, or fight, especially in fighting in the church, exactly it will be the same way as a non-Christian do. We are disgracing to God, disgracing to God, disregard to God. If we do, we complain, not thank to the Lord. Okay, so I'm going to back to today's text. Since they had leprosy, they could not come close to Jesus. I want to tell you about the disease of leprosy. Leprosy was considered as unclean disease, from the Old Testament days. Lepers could not live with their family. They had to be separated from other people living outside the village. If someone came to lepers without knowing that they had leprosy, leprosy was supposed to cry out, unclean, unclean, so that the person would not come near to them. Leviticus 13 chapter 45 through the 45 to 46 say the person with such an infectious disease must wear torn clothes. Let his hair be unkempt. Cover the lower part of his face and cry out, unclean, unclean. As long as as long as he was the infection, it remains unclean. He must live alone. He must live outside the city. Listen, church. According to the regulation of the LAPI on record, they asked to stay at least 100 footsteps away from others. Otherwise, they would be stoned by the people. In 1874, Dr. Hansen, a Norwegian physician, discovered the cause of this disease, and they cured this disease. Today, I thank to Dr. Hansen discovered leprosy is not an incurable disease. In the ancient days, this was no cure for this disease. The only possible way, this was to separate them from the others. So the 10 men with leprosy were standing at the distance and could not go near Jesus when he was passing by the village. Listen, 10 men with leprosy were all cured of their incurable disease. After they met Jesus, Jesus healed all 10 people. They obeyed Jesus and were healed on their way to the priest. They were overjoyed. They set out to see the priest while they were in a hurry to go to priest. Listen, you hear me? Only one man, Samaritan, stopped going and came back, as I told you, to the Lord. This man was a Samaritan. You know, who was disregarded and despised from the Jews at that times. Let me tell you about the Samaritan. Listen, guys. Originally, Samaritans were also descendants of Abraham, you know, living in Samaria, the northern area of Israel. After northern kingdom of Israel was destroyed by the Assyria in BC 722, people living in Samaria were deported from their land, and the Gentiles came together to live together in that area. Since then, they disobeyed because they were Gentiles, unbelievers. They believed idol, other God. They disobeyed the law of God and married Gentiles, intermarried each other. The Jews in the southern kingdom began to despise them, calling them Samaritans. You know, this Samaritan, only one, came back. Praise the Lord. And thank to God, to Jesus. Oh, only one guy, this guy. Oh, I like this guy. Yes, just like you, me. We know the Bible says, thanks to the Lord. I offer thanks offering. I sacrifice thanks offering. Then I will promise I will show the salvation to you because you thanks to me. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, thank you. Jesus said to this guy, your face has made well. Where's the other 9? Who did not give thanks, even he had been healed. You know, listen. The other 9 did not give thanks to Jesus, portray our own selves, who do not give thanks to Him for His goodness. We are all saved by the grace of God. Hallelujah.